Well, you got to drive a couple hours to get from Omaha to a beach somewhere most of the time.
Yeah, Sand in the City presents a unique opportunity. 400 tons of sand here where you can play in some of it. Several tons, though, are used to create works of art.
And look at this guy right here. Bert Adams is behind this event. He's a master sculptor from Nebraska Children's Home Society. Thanks for coming in.
You bet.
You know her, right? Jennifer Fuller?
That's right.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Great to have you back.
Bert
nice
is the
to meet you, Bert.
You bet.
You
Nice to meet you.
tell us, because you kind of started these things all.
Yeah,
put these on all across the world.
You're the man.
We do Sand in the Cities, any place we can find a nonprofit that wants to earn money instead of beg for it.
That's
And
fabulous.
Nebraska Children's Home does a great job in this event, making something good for making new families in Nebraska.
Well, and you know, we're in the middle of the country. For us to get to a beach, as Mike said, we got to drive. So to have this for a couple of days here, it's the coolest.
Absolutely.
What did you bring in here?
I brought in this is the basic bucket and tube lesson. I teach probably 3,000 people a year how to do this. This is all the information you wished you knew when you were 8 years old.
Okay.
So basically what we do.
40 years old.
I'm going to get out of your
40
way,
years.
Bert.
So what we do here is we have a 5-gallon
Jennifer,
bucket.
are you taking off or are you coming back?
No, I'm coming back. She
Okay,
forgot
she just
something.
left.
We have a
Come here.
5-gallon bucket with the bottom cut out, and we fill this up with sand and water and layers, sand and water, and when we get it all filled up, then we make a groove in the top, and we put a little bit of water in the top, and this has already been broke loose, and we tap on it, and it slides right
Voila,
up.
comes right off.
We now have a pillar
So
of
that's how
sand.
you do it to keep it from crumbling when you pull your form up.
I mean,
Yeah.
the water's the key. The
Water's
water,
the key.
sand layers.
So you know why
Absolutely.
sand sticks together when it's wet, not when it's dry?
Why is that?
Because you ever get two pieces of glass wet, stick them together?
Sure.
And they stick really
Yeah.
strong, right?
Same concept.
Right, it's surface tension of water. What do they make glass out of?
Sand.
Sand.
Yeah.
If you look at sand under a microscope, it looks like a bunch of pieces of broken glass.
Yeah.
So our job is to get a little bit of water on every grain, push it together, and it'll work.
Can Mike use a couple of your tools to start
Absolutely.
carving out of this?
Can you
Actually,
touch another man's tools?
We're gonna
Is that
pull
okay?
this. We're gonna take this tube off so you
I
can
did.
see how that worked there. Again, we're gonna put just a little bit of
Little
water in
on
the top.
top.
Water.
But you didn't create a moat around the top
That's
of
just a
that
little
form.
bit of water.
Just a little, that's
Not a
almost
lot.
too much actually that I did. And then you tap on it, and you can see it kind of extrudes out.
Yeah.
And you get up to the top here, and when you get to the top, you got to wait for the water to drain
Wait
out.
for it.
drain in.
Wait for
Yeah,
it.
you put a little sand
bit
on
of sand
top to
in,
soak up
suck
some
up
of
the
that
water.
While he's
There
doing
really
that,
is. It's kind of there's an art to it.
Well, it's science. I'm an engineer by training, silicon engineer of all things.
Here, bud.
And then what you got to do here is usually you make an X in the top, and then you shave off on 4
there you
sides,
go.
Center of the X.
right?
And while you're doing that, I want to ask Jennifer, what's the big change this year?
Big change is we're moving to Baxter Arena. So we'll be in the parking lot. And we're excited. Competition day tomorrow. Horn starts at 10.
how many teams?
18 corporate teams.
18 teams. And how do they, because it's competitive for them, they've been working on designs. What's it like for them to take part in Sand in the City?
It's a beautiful, amazing undertaking, seeing all of these corporations. Kiewit's our presenting sponsor. We can't do it without them, and that's how we keep it a free event.
Yeah,
Because they
right.
pay to play.
So then how do you, if it's a free event, because when families come down, it's not like there's an admission gate someplace, how are you making money through this?
Free will donations are welcome, and we suggest $5, and you get a little bucket, and then you can go play in the big sand. And again, our sponsors make it possible.
And you've got several of them. We see Kiewit on the screen right now, but there are
Absolutely.
several partners that make this happen.
There's hundreds,
To bring in
Mary. I can't even.
all this sand and to manage this event, it's bananas. So here's some pictures of it. But there is something new this year that's going to take a little bit of time to explain. So set it up for us. We're holding on to these cards.
Hunt for the
to prove the
home.
point.
We're doing a scavenger hunt. We're excited about our new location. We can get people out to Exarban Village. 10 participating businesses have our baby face hidden.
This is the game board that we're looking at now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pick those up at the participating businesses there. Search for our baby face. Write down where you found it on the back.
Okay.
Bring it back to Sand in the City this weekend.
Yeah.
And we're giving away an Exarban Village prize package. So hotel, movies, dinners, salon package. It's going to
So
be
you
fun.
got, right, this is just one more layer to the
Absolutely.
weekend. But we'll show you some information here. One thing we want to emphasize big time is because if you've been to Sand in the City before, you went downtown. This year, they've moved it out to Baxter Arena.
Yes.
So it's going to be right outside the new
Yep.
arena at 63rd and Center. here.
That's right. You'll see it right in the parking lot. You won't be able to miss it.
Okay, so
Can you hear Bert giving me play-by-play over here?
I
giving me these
noticed.
lessons?
I didn't
Can you
want to
hear me?
interrupt it. What have you learned?
I've learned a lot, Mary.
Tell me about it.
You got to slice up, you got to slice down, you got to cross left to right. I mean, there's all kinds of techniques that I just learned.
Now, you were talking about the teams a minute ago.
Yeah, Bert?
It's amazing to me, all the teams, when you first meet these people, they're like, I can't do this, I'm not an artist.
No, I mean,
And
I'm
then
not
we
either.
show them how to do this step by step. And the typical reaction that happens for a first-time team is the day they get done, they arrive at game day and they're scared out of their wits. I mean, the people next to them have been doing this for 10 years, and they've got models, and they've got, all kinds of, and they're in costume, and they're just like, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
And at the end of the day, though, usually the answer is, they look at it, they can't believe what they've made.
Oh my gosh, Mike, what have you done? You created a gnome?
I did.
Is that what
Yeah,
that
that's
is?
a no.
Got something making there.
Anyone. The
a
proof
no.
is
That's
anyone
good.
can do this.
I'm gonna take off the bottom of this balcony here for you just for a second.
I'm going to try to level off the top of our
Just a
castle.
simple
Bert,
little-
you just ruined
Are
my
you-
masterpiece.
are you-
I was doing
I got
lines.
something here
No,
for you.
oh,
This
got a
is
new
to make
tool.
the little, what you call them there.
Windows.
No, this is a
Peepholes?
crenellation that goes in the bottom. We also
what
got
did
a
you
little
say? What's the word?
crenellation. We also got a little toy
like
I'd
in a
like you
dress,
to
like
try to play
crinoline.
with if you like. This is a Willy sphere.
Okay.
And this makes a perfect circle.
Oh,
in
that's
sand.
cool.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Where do you get
That
all
is
this
really
stuff?
cool.
These you can buy, and those ones I make.
Huh.
No, you
much
notice
is that?
the tools
Wow.
in your hand
What
are.
did I just make there? Wait, hold on.
Sphere.
Oh my
Go ahead.
gosh. I got to get rid of that. I got to get
This
rid of
is
that.
a child
We really
friendly
should go.
event.
Oh,
Mike.
maybe it's time to go. Listen.
We really should
We got to
go.
go.
Make sure we're together.
Bert, don't ever give me one of those tools again.
It's all about the
for coming
count.
in. Gotta
It's all
go.
about the count and the
Gotta
proximity.
go, guys.
Right.
All right.
SandInTheCityOmaha.com. All right,
Have fun. We'll see you out there.
See you this weekend.
Italian Festival is also this weekend. The headline